So in this video, we are going to learn how to extract data from email and add to Firebase. Let's say you're using Firebase as a database platform and constantly you keep on getting some new emails from your clients, your team members or from some application. And you want to extract some data from those incoming emails and add that data in Firebase. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So in this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new email, automatically we are going to extract the data from that email and we are going to add that same data in our Firebase database. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this kind of automation, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Gmail account. Now I want that whenever I receive some email on my Gmail account from some specific person or from some specific application, I want to extract some details from that email and I want to add those details into my Firebase database. So here in Firebase, you can see I have created a database and the name of it is new email. And in this database, we have a collection named as new leads. And under these new leads collection, I want to add the details of the new leads. Let's say I'm getting the details of the new lead from some of my team members or from some application, some CRM application or lead application or form submission, and I want to extract the details from that lead and add it into Firebase. Now, how we are going to do this? For this, we have to connect our Gmail account with Firebase, and we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. Now to access Pabbly Connect, just go to a new tab and here in search bar, search for pabbly.com/connect. And after that, here you can see we are on Pabbly Connect's landing page. Here you can see two options. First one is sign in, second one is sign up free. Now, if you're new to Pabbly, just click on sign up free and you can set up your free Pabbly account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing user, just click on sign in. After signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here we just have to click on Access Now below Pabbly Connect. And here in the new tab, you can see we have reached to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. After reaching to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I would like to name it as Gmail to Firebase. And then just select the folder of your Pabbly Connect account in which you want to create this automation and click on Create. Now, as you click on Create here, you can see the workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, you can see two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first, we have to connect our Gmail account or the platform in which we are getting emails with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. So that whenever we are going to receive a new email on our Gmail account, automatically the details of that email will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to extract the details of a new lead. Let's say we are taking an example that we are getting some new lead data on email. So we are going to extract the details, extract that data from the email which we are receiving on our Gmail account. And this is going to happen in our Pabbly Connect automation workflow. And after extracting the details, we are going to add those same details in our Firebase database as well, that too automatically. So let's see how it is done. Starting from our trigger window, to connect our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect and receive the incoming emails, we are going to use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect that is called Email Parser. So in the trigger step, just select Email Parser. After selecting Email Parser, here Pabbly Connect gave us an email address. Now what we have to do, we have to basically add this email in our Gmail account. And we have to forward the emails from our Gmail account to this email address. And each and every email sent on this email address will be received inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. Let me show you how to do this. First, copy this email address from here and go to your Gmail account. After coming to Gmail, to add the forwarding, just click on the settings option and then just click on see all settings. After coming to the settings page, select forwarding and POP/IMAP. And now we have to add this forwarding address. For that, click on this add a forwarding address button and here it is asking us the email address, that on which particular email address we want to forward the emails from our Gmail account. So we want to forward the emails to this email address given by Email Parser in our Pabbly Connect workflow. So we will just copy the email address from here and then paste it over here. After pasting the email address, just click on next. Then after that, in this pop-up window, it is going to ask us to verify our account. And after verifying our Google account, it is asking us to proceed and cancel. Just click on proceed. Now, as you click on proceed, here you can see this forwarding address is now successfully added on our Gmail account. But after adding this forwarding address, Gmail team has sent an email, a verification email to this email address. Now, as I told you that all the emails sent on this email address are received inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. So we will go to a Pabbly Connect workflow, and here in the trigger step and response, you can see we have received a response over here. And in this response, we have received an email from the Gmail team, from the Google team. We will just scroll down, and here you can see the details of the email. At last, you can see this body text. And under body text, you can see we have this text or the body of the email which we have received. It is saying us that this particular email address has requested to automatically forward mail to your email address, and we have our own email address. To allow this email to automatically forward mails to your address, please click on the link below to confirm the request. And in this response of email body, you can see we have this link. So what we have to do, we will just copy this link from here which we have received in the response of body text and paste it in a new tab. After pasting it, we just have to click on confirm over here. And as we click on confirm, here you can see we have successfully confirmed this email forwarding. This means all the emails from our Gmail account will now be forwarded to this email address. Now after verifying it, just refresh this page once. And after refreshing it, here you can see we have this option of forward a copy of incoming emails to this email address, the email parser or PC mailhook address. So by default, it has selected disable forwarding. By changing it, we have to select this option and then just click on Save Changes. Now, as you click on Save Changes, you can see we have successfully added the email address on our Gmail account and forwarded all the emails from our Gmail account to Pabbly Connect. But now here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you will notice that each and every email which you receive on your Gmail account will be received inside Pabbly Connect workflow. But if you don't want to do this, if you don't want to send all the incoming emails from Gmail to Pabbly Connect, you can set up a filter condition as well. To set up a filter condition, just click on this settings button. Once again, we'll go to settings and you can see this option of filters and blocked address. Just select it. Right now, I don't have any filter in my Gmail account, so I'm going to create a new one. Click on create filter, and on what condition we want to set up this filter, we have to add it over here. Let's say you want to set up the filter for a specific email address, emails receiving from specific email address or emails sent to specific email address. Or what you want to do, you want to add a filter condition on the subject line or has word. Let's say I want to set up a filter condition on emails which has word new lead generated. So if the emails or the subject line will have this word, this particular keyword, new lead generated, then in that case, I want to forward only those emails to Pabbly Connect. Rest of the emails will not be forwarded to Pabbly Connect, and you can have those emails directly in your Gmail account. Pabbly Connect will not get those emails. So in this way, we can create any filter condition as per your choice. After entering the condition, click on this create filter button. Now it is asking us that what is the exact thing we want to do. So what we want to do, we want to forward the emails. So here from this option, just select it, forward it to, and here under choose address, you can see the same email address which we have added just now as a forwarding address inside Pabbly Connect. So here just select this option of forward it to and select the same email parser email address and then click on create filter. Now as you click on create filter, here you can see a new filter is added in our Gmail account. It is asking us to verify our account. So once again, I'll just verify my Gmail account that it's me. And after verifying it, here you can see we have successfully added this filter condition over here. That whenever a new lead generated, this text will be there in the emails which I'm receiving in my Gmail account. All of those emails with this text will be forwarded to this email address, means to the email parser email address which was given by Pabbly Connect. So let's check it. What we are going to do in our Pabbly Connect workflow in the trigger step, click on this recapture email parser response button. And now it has changed to waiting for email parser response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some email which is forwarded by our Gmail account. And from some other Gmail account, I'm going to send an email over here. So what we are going to do, we will just go to some other Gmail account. This is the Gmail account of some other user. And from this account, I'm going to send an email to my Gmail account, to my email address. We'll just click on combos. And here I'm just going to enter my email address. The subject line is, for example, new lead generated. we are entering this subject line. And the email is hello. So this is the email. Hello, a new lead is generated just now and the details are as follows. We have the name of the lead, email, mobile number, company name, and we have thank you over here and regards. So let's say I'm getting this kind of email. Now this is just a simple basic email which I'm using in this video, but instead of this, you can basically receive any kind of email in any format. Now I'm just going to send this email, and after sending the email here you can see we will get the same email in our Gmail account as well. So within few seconds, we'll get the email in our Gmail account. As you can see over here, the email is received. We have the email with the same new lead details. And because we have connected our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect, and in the filter condition, we have added this word new lead generated. That's why we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow in this trigger step, we have received the response. And in this response, you will get the details of this exact same email. We have the same name. We have the email address of our account on which we have received the email. We have the name of the person who sent us the email and their email address as well. Also, we have the subject line of the email. Then we'll scroll down further and here you can see the body of the email as well. So under body text here you can see we have the same email. Hello, a new lead is generated just now and the details are as follows. We have the name. Then after that we have the email, we have the mobile number and the company name. So in this way, you can see all the emails which we receive on our Gmail account will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we have to extract the details from this email. Like from this email body, I want to extract the name of the lead, the email address of the lead. And after that, we want to extract the mobile number and the company name as well. Now, we are just taking an example of these details, but instead of this, by following the same process which we are going to show you in this video, you can extract any kind of data, any kind of content from the email. So what we have to do, we are going to use a feature, another module of Pabbly Connect that is called text formatter. And using text formatter, we are going to extract all of this data. Now to access text formatter, we will just scroll down and come to this action step. And in choose app, we will search for text formatter. Just select it. After selecting text formatter by Pabbly, in action event from the drop down, we are going to select the action event as text parser. And then just click on connect. After selecting text parser, it is asking us three things. First one is the text, that what is the text, what is the exact body or content from which we want to extract some part of the data. Then it is asking us text match after, that after what word or after what sentence we want to get or extract the text, and then it is asking us text match before. Now here in this section of text, in this field of text, we have to map the response of the email body. And we have received the response, the details of the email body in the trigger step of email parser. Now to map this data into this action step, the process is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in this drop down, you will see a list of all the responses of a new incoming email which we have received in email parser. Out of all of these responses, we will just scroll down and select this response of body text. And we are going to map it over here. So we told this text parser that we want to extract some text, extract some data from this particular string, from this response or this text. Then it is asking us text match after, that after what word or after what string we want to get the text from. So we want to get the name of the person. So first thing which we are going to extract is the name of the lead. Now we have the name of the lead after name colon and before email colon. So our text match after will be name colon and our text match before will be email colon. So we want to get the text after name colon and before email colon. So we have entered the text match after and text match before. Now let's click on save and send test request. And as we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. And in this response, you can see the text or the data which we had between these two words, the name of the lead, that particular text, that particular data is parsed, is extracted, and we have it over here in the response. And we are going to use this same process, this same feature of text parser for the rest of the email as well. And you can add text parser as many times as you want. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to extract the each and every detail using this exact same action step. Now after name, we want to extract the email address. So what we have to do, we have to use the text parser once again. But don't worry, you don't have to set up this whole action step. What you can do, just click on these three dots of the top corner of this action step and click on this clone step button. And this exact same action step with the same data will be cloned and added below this. Now we will just move through this step which we have cloned just now. In the previous step, we have extracted the name. Now we want to extract the email address. And we have the email address after email colon and before mobile number colon. So here in text match after, we are going to write email colon. And in text match before, we are going to write mobile number colon. Now, while setting up the text parser, you have to ensure that you write the correct text match after and text match before. After entering these details, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. And after that, here you can see the text which we had between these two words, that is the email address of the lead, we have extracted that data. Now, once again, in the next step, we are going to use the same process and we will be parsing or we will be extracting the mobile number. So let's clone this action step. After cloning the action step, we will just move to the newly added step below that. Now here the text match after will be mobile number because we have the mobile number after this. And then the text match before will be company name. So we will be having company name. Colon. So we have the mobile number of the lead between these two words, these two texts. Let's click on Save and Send Test Request. And then we'll get the response of the mobile number. Now after this, let's add this action step, clone this action step for one last time, and we'll get or extract the company name as well. So once again, we have cloned this step and we are going to extract the company name. Company name is text match after, and we had the company name between company name colon and thank you. So the text match before will be thank you. And after that, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. So in this way, you can see using text parser, we have basically extracted all the details of a new lead which we have received in our incoming email. After extracting all of these details, after extracting all of this data, what we want to do, we want to add the data which we have received in this email which we have extracted in our Firebase database. For that, we will just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And then here in Choose App, we will search for Firebase. Just select it. After selecting Firebase in action event from the dropdown, select the action event as Create Document. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Firebase database with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Firebase button. Then here it is asking us for the client ID and client secret of our Firebase account. Now you must be thinking how you are going to get this client ID and client secret. So to get it, you have to go to your Google Cloud Console. Now to access your Google Cloud Console, just go to a new tab and just search for it. Google Cloud Console, Google Cloud Platform. Just select it over here. Now after selecting Google Cloud Platform, just log into your Google Cloud Platform and go to this console section. After coming to the console of your Google Cloud Platform, just select APIs and service. So first you have to create a project on your Google Cloud Platform for Firebase or Firestore, whichever you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. And after creating the project, just go to APIs and services of that project. After coming to this section, on the left sidebar, you can see some options out of which you have to go to library. And after coming to library, just search for Firebase over here. And as we search Firebase, here you can see Firebase Management APIs. Just select it. So what you have to do, you have to enable the Firebase Management API for your Google Cloud Platform project which you have created. After enabling this API, we'll go back and we have to generate the authentication token. But before that, first we have to go to Auth Consent screen, and here we have to create an app. Now you must be thinking how you can create this app. So in this connection window, in this pop-up, you can see this Learn More button. Just click on it and it will take you to a page on our forum. And at this page, you will get a step-by-step guide that how you can connect your Firebase account with Pabbly Connect, how you have to create the app, and what are the scopes you have to add while creating this app. After creating the app and publishing it over here, just go to this credentials section. Under credentials, we have to generate some new credentials. So for that, click on this Create Credentials button and select Auth Client ID. After that, it is asking us that for what type of application we are generating the credentials. So from the drop down, we have to select web application and we just have to give it a name. Let's say I'll name it as Pabbly Connect. You can give any other name of your choice. After naming these credentials, it is asking us for the authorized JavaScript origin. So we don't have to make any changes in this, but it is asking us for the authorized redirect URIs, and we have to add this URI over here. Now you must be thinking how you are going to get this authorized redirect URI. So as I told you, we have everything in this documentation, and in the same documentation itself, you can see we have the authorized redirect URI. Just copy this URI from here, and after that, we just have to paste it over here. After pasting this URI, just click on create. And as we click on create, here you can see some new credentials are generated for our Firebase account in Google Cloud Platform. And after generating it, here you can see the client ID and the client secret. Copy the client ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect, and then paste it over here. Then just copy the client secret and paste it over here as well. And after generating the credentials and pasting it over here, just click on save. After clicking on save, here in this pop-up window, it will ask us to select our Google account in which we have created this platform, this particular application. So we'll just select it and click on continue. Allow. And as we click on allow, we will see our Firebase account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the project. So in the drop-down, you can see a list of all the projects which I have in my Firebase account. Out of all of this, the project in which I want to add some new document or add some data from the email is named as new emails. So I'm selecting this project over here. After selecting the project, it is asking us to select the collection. Now here under this project, you can see I have two collections, new leads and PC test. So I want to add the email data in this new leads collection. So I'm going to select this collection over here. Then it is asking us for the document ID, so that whenever a new document we are going to add, a unique ID is supposed to be generated for that document. Now we have two options. Either you can manually enter the unique ID, you can map the unique ID from email responses, or you can just keep it blank and it will automatically assign a unique document ID for this document which we are going to create. So I'm just going to keep it blank for now. But if you want to set up the document ID of your choice, you can just enter it over here. Then it is asking us keys. So what is the key? What is the data that we want to add in Firebase? We have to enter those labels. We have to enter those fields as keys over here. So here in my Firestore database, we want to add the data like name, mobile number, email, and company. So here we have 4 labels. So we have to enter all the 4 labels one by one, separated by comma. So first label is name, then we have email, then we have mobile number, and after that we have company. So whatever data you want to add in your Firebase database, you have to enter the keys, enter the labels for all of those data over here. Now, if you are adding some more details, like if you are adding address like city, state, street address, country, zip code, and all of that, no matter what data you are adding, how much data you are adding, you have to enter the keys, enter the labels for each and every data separated by comma in this field. Now you will see as we enter these details over here, all of these fields are added over here below that. So here we have name, name type, name value. We have email as the key, then we have email type, email value. Then we have the mobile number as the key, we have mobile number type and the mobile number value. Then we have company as the key, so we have the company type and company value. Now here you can see for each and every key, we have 2 different fields. Now in the first field of type, we have to enter that what type of data we are going to add. So first here in the name, we are going to add the data as string value. So we are going to write string value over here. So here you have some options that you can either add string, boolean, map, array, null, and timestamp, or etc. Some more formats of data as well. So what type of data, what type of value we are going to add in Firebase for this particular key, for this particular label named as name? We are going to add a string value. So I have written string value over here, and here in name value, what is the value? What is the actual information we want to add? We have to enter it. So using text parser, we have extracted the name of the person. So here from the drop down, from text parser responses, we are going to map the response of the name of the lead over here. Basically the information, the data which we have extracted from the email. Now the second type of field is email. So email is also string value. So we are just going to enter the email type as, or the type of this field as string value. And we are going to map the response of email which we have received from text parser. Now, if you have any kind of doubts while adding these fields or entering the name type or entering the type or the value of these fields, In this documentation, we have a step-by-step guide for this as well. So here you can see we have a complete step-by-step guide that how you can create a document. First, you have to connect the document, connect to your Firebase account, then select the action event. Then after that, what you have to do, you have to select the project and collection. Then enter the document ID, enter the keys, mention the type of the key and the value which you want to enter. Once again, type of the key and the value which you want to enter. And after that, here you can see all the data could be added over here. So in this way, you can see you can set up this action step. Now after this, we have mobile number as the type. So once again, we are going to use the type as mobile number, type as string value, and we are going to map the response of mobile number which we have received from text parser. And at last, company name is also a string. It is also some data or text. So we are going to map it over here. Now, instead of this, if you are adding some other data, some other kind of details like boolean, map or array, you have to enter the type of the field or type of the data you are adding in that field over here and actual value of that data in this field of name value. Now, after entering all the details, after creating all the keys and mentioning the type of the key and the value of the key, what we have to do, we will just scroll down and click on this save and send test request button. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that all the data which we have mapped over here in the value fields, all of this data is added in all of these keys in our Firebase database. The document ID will automatically generate it. The collection in which we have added the data is new lead and the project is new email. Basically, the data which we have extracted from the incoming email is now added in Firebase automatically. So let's check it. We will go to our Firebase account and we will just refresh this database once. And yes, here you can see just now a new document is created over here and the document ID is automatically generated. And the data that we have in this document is the name of the person, the same name which we have entered in the email over here. So here in the email, you can see we have the same name, test user. Then you can see the same email address which we had in the email. Then after that, you can see the same mobile number and the company name which we had in the incoming email in our Gmail account. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new email in our Gmail account, we are going to extract the data from that email and add that data in our Firebase database automatically. Now, after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation once again by sending another email. So I'll just send another email to my own email address from some other Gmail account over here. Let's click on compose and I'll just send the email to my own account. The subject line is, for example, new lead generated. So basically this is the subject line which we are going to add. I'm going to use the same email body, but the details of the lead will be changed this time. We are going to enter the details of a new lead. Let's say the name is dummy lead. This is the name of the person, email address is this. After that, we are going to enter a mobile number, another dummy mobile number over here. And the company is, for example, Pabbly. So just now in this email, we have added some details. We have changed the details of the lead. Now let's click on send. And as we click on send, the email is sent. So on my Gmail account, we will see we are going to receive an email over here just now within few seconds. And we have received the email over here. And here in this email, we have the details of the lead. Now, because we have created this automation and forwarded the email from our Gmail account with new leads to Pabbly Connect, we will see using this Pabbly Connect automation within few seconds, the same lead data or the same data which we had in email will be added in our Firebase database. So let's check it. We will just go to a Firebase database and refresh this page once. And yes, here you can see just now a new document is generated in Firebase. And in this document, you can see we have the details of the same lead. We have the same name dummy lead. We have the same mobile number, same email, and same company as well. We have the same data. We have the same content which we have received in the incoming email on our Gmail account. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can email us at support@pabbly.com or post it on our forum over here. Or you can write us in the comment box below too. If you want to check out the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. And if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Pabbly. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.